Today's playlist is My Coffee House, and our hosts are Shabby Meets Bling, Up All Night DIY, Sparks of Joy, and our friend Mary from the Painted Peach by Mary. Make sure you check everybody out. Hi everybody, it's Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration. How are we doing today? I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Today's playlist that we're doing is called My Coffee House. Okay, we have 4 hosts today. Sparks of Joy Studio. We have Shabby Meets Bling. We have Up All Night DIY. And my friend Mary from the Painted Peach by Mary. I would love it if you go check out their channels, subscribe, do all the fun things. As well as my channel right here. Okay, so it's all about coffee today, you guys. So I'm going to work in this journal that I did. This is a Reader's Digest journal that I tore some pages out, and then I glued some pages together, and I put washi tape on the ends. All right, I soaked these pages in coffee stain. Okay, so they already have a whole bunch of coffee papers in there and stuff like that, but I just kind of do different little spreads in these books like this. I love the way it looks with the washi tape on the end. All right, so I got on Etsy, and I meant to write down who, I will put this in my description, who I got these papers from, but I found some coffee ephemera. Okay, so I printed these on sticker paper, which makes it very easy when you're junk journaling or scrapbooking, that if they are already sticker, right? So that's what we did there. So we're just going to jump in here and we're going to grab a page. These that have the picture on this side, I kind of want to do a full page spread. So we're going to do it like that. That's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me a little paper clip here to kind of help hold this page over for right now, and we're just going to get started on some fun things. Okay, so I have this piece of paper here, and look, it's mocha blend coffee, 8 o'clock. I mean, it's a cool background. It almost takes up the entire page, but not completely. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, where it's right there, I'm going to tear that apart. Now I'm going to use this fun little ruler I have here that has a ripped edge on it. And that's what I'm going to tear it by. And that puts you more of a roughed edge like that rather than just a straight edge or whatever. Now, if I go in and I try to tear these side pages so that they are kind of ripped like that, it's a little bit close to do that. So I'm just going to leave it. I normally don't like to have straight edges on my pages, but you know, that's what we're going to do today. Now, as you see, I went in and I kind of marked where the center of that is. And then we're going to slide that in there when we glue this in. Okay, and have it come up and over. All right, because we're doing a double spread. Okay, so what I'm going to use right here is I'm going to use, I love this glue right here. It's Scotch Permanent Glue. It's a glue stick. It makes life very simple, very easy. And I was trying to find a piece of paper. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue on the back of this paper, and we're just going to start putting this on there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do to make this. Now, preferably before I started doing this video, I should have had all my ephemera cut out, but I'll tell you what happened today. While we're doing this, I'll just chit chat with you a little bit. My granddaughter, who plays softball, had softball practice today. She did sprain her ankle a couple days ago, so she's not playing, but she was down there for practice, of course. And let's see what that looks like. Looks so cool. Now we also have these other pages that we could put on here, but we're gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna go through this here. I'm really liking this one right here to add on, and I'm kind of thinking I'm going to just kind of put it over here. If it goes over this page, that's okay. Actually, I'm just going to cut. No, yeah, I'm just going to cut it. I don't care if it's straight. It doesn't matter because we're probably going to use this in pieces rather than the solid piece. Okay, so anyway, she was down there. They had hitting practice today because they have a game tomorrow they've had, you know, 3 or 4 games this week. But anyway, I go down to pick her up, and I had all these, you know, errands that I needed to run, and then I was going to come back home and work on this project right here. I don't want to cover up. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay, that's the other good thing about the whatever that is, the glue stick, is it's not permanent right off the bat. You've got a few minutes to take care of anything that you might want to do as far as goodness sakes, that's going to be hard to get off there. Let's grab us a X-Acto knife here. And I should have, when I cut these out, or I should have cut them out individually, and then I could have done like a, you know, an outside edge on the cut. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this piece right in here, like this, and we're gonna go right to there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tear this like it's paper, okay? And then we'll glue that back down. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this up here. Now I have these extra sticky pieces right here. So let's just put one over here. You know, journaling and doing things like this is all about layering. So don't be afraid to just kind of layer your stuff. I'm gonna lay this right here because I don't know. To layer your things and just to give it some dimension and stuff like that. Okay, now where it's not sticking, we will take our glue and stick our glue underneath there like that. And then I need to re-glue this piece right here. So I'm just gonna do that right there. That glue dries clear and it dries fairly quickly, so you don't have to worry a whole lot. So there's where we are so far. Now with as much as ephemera as I have over here, I could probably make 4 or 5 pages of coffee things. So, and we may end up doing that. I don't know. I have not decided yet for sure. But here's what I want to do. There's a few things on here that I definitely want to put on there. So I'm just going to kind of just go across here and start getting some of these stickers off of here. And we're going to put them on our pages. Now, like I said, if I was smart, I would have gone ahead and cut these out, but my plans changed for the evening, and you know, that's life. That's life, and that's usually how my life is. I'm usually on the go, 120 million miles per hour. And I know this video is a little different than normal. I usually record a video and then do a voiceover, but we're gonna just go for this today because we can, you know. Because we can. I love this piece right here. I'll show it to you just a second. Let me cut it out here. It's a C for coffee, and it's got some really neat and fun. It's got like the little percolators and things like that on there. Okay, so I want to put this one on here. It's an old percolator piece right there. Now, something that we can do with our stickers too is we can grab our ink right here, and I can just kind of hit it with my hand, you know, and it kind of gives it a little distinct look there, you know, just for a little something extra. And we're just gonna do this with, hopefully without cutting myself. There we go. And I'm just gonna kind of stick this on here. There's really not a big rhyme or reason of where I'm going to put these things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of round it a little bit like this. It's not perfectly round. It just kind of follows the C a little bit, I think. I love this. I love that sticker. I think that is so pretty. And we're just going to pick this one off too. I love, love, love doing junk journals. I think they are, I'm gonna put this right up here so everybody can see it when they go right to that page right there. Okay, so let's cut some more things off of here. I love doing junk journals and stuff. I think they are fun. I like to do what you would call like a really, really, really junk journal, like receipts, packaging for products that we get. I've even taken things like when I've done a playlist and I wanted to do, you know, remember the playlist. I kind of did a page on that. I printed off the graphic and that kind of thing. I just really enjoy doing the paper projects. You know, I love all projects, but, you know, I do enjoy, look at that. This is funny, you guys. Look, I just noticed this. Okay, see how this says Mocha Blend Coffee? That's what that little sticker says. It's the same graphic, only in miniature form. So I have the same thing on there twice, but that's okay. That's okay. But we're just sticking things on here. Sticking things on here. So here's a coffee shop, like a chalkboard for a coffee shop. We're going to stick it on there. All right, here we go. Just like this. Now, one of the other fun things you can do is you can add ribbons and materials and things like that to your journals, which is a lot of fun and a neat way to add layers and textures to what you're doing in your journals. We're going to grab some coffee stained linen and we're going to put some of that on this page also. We're going to do it kind of like a border and have it kind of stick out maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to decide. But see where I'm at so far? What a fun little page right here. Just talking about coffee. I mean, who doesn't love coffee? Well, I can't say that. There's a lot of people that don't like coffee. I like coffee, but I like flavored coffee. So that's my, you know, what I like to do, you know, drink as far as coffee. My favorite coffee in the whole world is Everyday Dose, which is a mushroom infused coffee. I love that coffee. And then I froth that up. I do it as an iced coffee. And then I like to use the white chocolate mocha creamer with it. It's just my absolute favorite. And then as far as hot coffee goes, I like to use my mind's blank. It's the green box. It is the Mountain. I can't think of the name of it now. My mind is completely blank on that. I thought I'd cut another piece out here. Oh, here it is. Green Mountain, I think. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I like to use the caramel vanilla in that. And then I usually use like French vanilla creamer with that, or the Italian creamer with that. I like that. Now I like that hot and cold, but I prefer it hot. So you know, and then you've got your, you know, everybody goes to Starbucks. Not everybody, but a lot of people go to Starbucks. I always get the white chocolate mocha at Starbucks. That's usually about the only thing I get. If I try to get one of their frappes, it hurts my stomach a little bit, so I have to get soy milk in it. But anyway, so I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to grab us some coffee stained linen. And we're back. Hello. Okay, so I have this piece of linen. It's almost like a pillowcase that has been coffee stained. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little piece of it off right here just to add some texture to our piece right here. And here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to cover up that right there. Now, hindsight, I probably should have put this on before now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it along the top up here is what we're going to do, because I kind of want it to stick out just a tish off of our paper here, just because I like when you close a book and you've got like things that are sticking out, it kind of makes you go, oh, I got to go to that page. I need to go there and see what's going on. Now I'm just going to use my glue stick for right now. And I have never had trouble with my glue stick not keeping my stuff stuck down. But if for some reason, you know, you open your book and you've got a page or a piece that has fallen off or whatever, you know what? Just grab some glue and glue it down again. You can get your fabric tack out and all that kind of stuff. But See how that's just kind of sticking out up there? I just like that look. That is me. I like that a lot. I got something stuck on me. So I'm just going to work that down, and we're going to put another, I think we'll put, let me see what we have right here, because I kind of want to put something on top of that. I think we'll use this coffee shop right here. I like how this is the shape of this. I'm not going to try to completely fussy cut it. I'm just going to kind of go around as close as I can to the edges. I personally, even though I do love to junk journal and stuff like that and do memory decks cards and things like, you know, all that kind of fun stuff, I absolutely do not like to fussy cut. I don't know why I don't like it, but I just don't. Now I'm just going to kind of hit these edges with this because they're very, very white. Now, really, you should use your little little foam thing to do that with, but my dog was in here with me earlier and she took off with it and I can't find it. And I need to get me another one. She's such a turd. She was just being a turd today. Puppy was being a turd. But while I'm doing this, let me talk about our hosts again, you guys. Today's playlist is My Coffee House. And we have Sparks of Joy Studio. Make sure you go check her out. Make sure you check out Shabby Meets Bling. Dawn is such a fun and inspirational crafter. I love her to death. And then we also have Up All Night DIY. Her stuff is amazing, you guys. Absolutely amazing. You would just be shocked if you don't already follow her. And then, of course, we have my good friend Mary from The Painted Peach by Mary. She's such a sweetheart, and she's always doing some fun and exciting things. So I highly encourage you to go check her out. Check all of them out. Their links are there tagged in my description, so you can just click on it and go over there. And make sure that you stay right here on this playlist and just watch the entire playlist go through. And I wanted to put this girl on here, so we're gonna cut her out. Watch the playlist completely through. All you got to do is just stay right here and it'll just keep playing. You click on the playlist. Actually, I'm telling fibs. Click on the playlist in the description and then you can go to play all, and then it'll just continue to play everything all the way till the end, because I'm sure there's going to be some fun and exciting inspirational things. When you are watching the playlist, make sure you hit the little thumbs up and give us a comment. That helps our pages so much, helps our channels to grow and all that kind of fun and exciting things. Okay, you guys, so I think I'm going to stop here. I think I like how this looks so far. I could add, I could just keep adding these stickers. They are absolutely amazing. The fun stuff that's on here. I'm kind of liking this cafe one. I keep thinking I'm done, and then I think, no, I think we could add one more right here, one more right here, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, but yes, that does help our channels and stuff. And please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the fun little bell. That way you get notifications. It sends you a notification whenever we add a new video, or we have a new playlist, or, you know, we post something on our YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that bell so that you get all of that info too. I think this should go right here. Just like that. Oh, you guys, I'm just really, really loving this. And I could go on and on and on, but I won't. I think it looks good right like this. And I'm going to take the rest of these, and I think I'm going to eventually do another page. So, if I do that, I'll record it and put it on my page. But here we go. So I just did a fun little spread in my junk journal of coffee stuff. So we have a coffee shop, like a price board, I guess you could say. It tells you how much stuff is. We've got the, this old piece like out of a newspaper. We've got this young lady here. I just love how this turned out, you guys. And I hope you did too. And I appreciate you watching, and have a great, fantastic day. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.